So far, we used pre-determined Visual Basic code to run it, right? And we really didn't use from the scratch point of view, right? So in this task, actually, we are gonna do it in from the beginning statement. So whenever we want to make any Visual Basic code, you have to kind of open the Visual Basic window, and in here we saw this one before a lot, right? Click module, okay. Then we have it, and from the up to the last chapter we just copy and paste into here. But let's try to make just Visual Basic code in here directly. Then the first thing you have to choose is what is gonna be this module is for. So let's do this way. Module means you can imagine this window, okay? And inside this module you could have many procedures or subroutine in either way, right? We call that either way. And there are two types of procedures or subroutine. One is sub and the other one is function. Each one has its own task, right? But anyway, whenever you need to make that subroutine, you need a module like this, because you need some kind of playground, right? So that is a module, and you could make procedures, okay? So when you click procedure, that is a subroutine, then it asks what is going to be the name of that subroutine and what is the type of this subroutine. Is it sub or function? Of course property, but usually between these two. So let's say, according to our lecture note, the name is show time and the type is sub, right? Okay, so just click OK. But later you should choose whether it's public or private. I'm going to explain a little bit later. Then when you click it, it's already typed in this much, starting of the sub and ending of sub. And public, private, you can decide later, or without it you can do it. But okay, so the real code for the Visual Basic should be between these two lines, right? And in our lecture note, it suggests this one, and for human eyes it's better if you have some kind of increments like this, right? Indented lines like that. Okay, so at this moment we don't know what's going to happen, but the meaning is something happens in the range C1, right, in that cell. So, and it says just now, okay? So let me run this, but look at here, there's nothing in this worksheet, but when you run it, something happens in C1. Okay, that's what this code is supposed to do, right? Okay, then to see it, let me just increase a little bit like that. Can you see that? It's 2013 May 30 and 4:10 p.m. That's the exact time that I make this video. Okay, so now you understand the now with empty parenthesis means it just gives us the time at this moment, right? So if I do this again, it's gonna give maybe different time. So I should spend more than 1 minute to see the different results, right? But if you do that, then let me change this one to D. Okay, and let me run it again and see it in D1. It looks like the same time because we didn't pass more than 1 minute, but you're gonna get different time in there, right? Okay, and once again, there is this D could it be capital or small? It doesn't matter, right? Okay, but okay, then what is the meaning of this public and private? Please read the lecture note. But private means that subroutine can be accessible by other subroutines within the same module, within the same playground. Okay, you can imagine that way. So these procedures could be placed in the same playground like that, right? and it could be something else, right? Let me put 2, 1 and 2 like that, right? So this playground, which is module, contains 3 different procedures or subroutines, right? And some of them are public and some of them are private. Okay, let me just talk about these two. Then this private subroutine titled showtime 1 is accessible by this subroutine and other subroutines if you have over here, but not some other subroutine in other module, okay, in here. So if you have another module and you make certain subroutine in there, then you cannot call this private subroutine from there. It's only be called from any of subroutines in this same module. Follow me? But the public means you could call this command from other subroutine in other modules. Okay? So that's the big difference. And usually, if it's a simple enough coding, then private is enough. Okay? And even you don't do anything, then just delete that part. It's not a big deal, right? If it's only working in this case, right? So that's the difference between public and private code.